Hello everyone, Nico Me here, and today I found something very, very interesting on 4chan. Now, as you guys know, Corocoro, it's a magazine where it basically leaks out and gives out official information. I guess you can say it's a leak because it has the approval to send out this information, but basically it reveals information about the new Pokemon games, along with other Japanese and things going on in Japan. So, the thing I found on 4chan today is very, very, I guess you could take it or leave it. It doesn't really stand out in the way that Corocoro scans usually do, because once you find a legit Corocoro scan, you can really tell it's real. And this one doesn't really give me the Corocoro vibe, but the person who posted this on 4chan said it was from Corocoro, so I'm just gonna, obviously, as a Pokemon fan, I get excited, and I see this, and I'm like, wow, it's legit, I'm so excited, but as you guys know, tons and tons of fake happen, but this one looks like it could be legit. If it's not Corocoro, it could be a different magazine sending out information. Now, as you guys know, Corocoro, in their last issue, told us that we would have really big information coming out in the next issue of Corocoro. And Corocoro leaks between about April 9th, or the 9th of the month to the 15th of the month, where it's like completely out on shelves and stuff. So usually around the 9th to 12th, we get it. And based on what I see in this scan that I found, or I was shared with, it looks pretty important. You can see the region, and you can also see the starters. So first I'm going to look at the starters. Here I found someone also on 4chan who kind of colored in and marked the starters that we found or were in that leak. And the unicorn looks pretty cool. It looks like a Mudkip mixed with a Keldeo. I can see the little fins, and it just looks like a water amphibian unicorn type thing. So I'm assuming the unicorn looking shape is a unicorn and it's a water type, and perhaps it could be a psychic. The one to the left, I'm not really so sure what it could be. I'm thinking it could be a bug of some sort, maybe fairy bug, and the middle will be the fairy grass would be the far left one. And it looks like some type of bug with like a cloud around it. So maybe it's a fairy grass or maybe a flying grass. Then the middle one is looking like a fire. As you guys know, a lot of the times, most of the times, the fire one is based off some type of mammal with fur. We have Torchic, Finnegan, we have Chimchar. Lots and lots of animals and mammals with fur typically are the fire starters. So as you can see, that outline that someone drew has fur, and I see that is quite a possibility. And I would think fire, I really don't want to say fighting. I really hope it's not fighting, but maybe fire dark or I don't know, fire ground or something like that. But I'm really hoping it's not firefighting, if anything. Next, looking at this region that we see in that little panel, again, not 100% confirmed at all. This is just a scan. Anyone, anywhere could make one. This one just looks semi-legit, and it looks like something, like, I honestly don't have anything really to talk about today, so I found this, so I was like, why not share it with you guys? So this is obviously based off Africa, and based off what we've heard, nothing really supports Hawaii. Like, there's been slight rumors. There's been that little town, that little house, and then obviously the Vivillon that was shown in the trailer had the mark in the pattern of a one from Hawaii. So there's been rumors going around that it's based off Hawaii, some based off Southeastern Asia. But this one in particularly, I kind of believe Africa, because in the northern region you kind of have Egypt-ish, and Egypt, it has lots of mythology and not religion, but you know what I'm saying, like it has lots of beliefs with like the sun and the moon, like there's sun gods. And I'm sorry if anything of like this is incorrect, but I looked up Egypt for a video I'm making soon about my top 5 hopes, and there's lots of sun and moon beliefs in Egyptian faith and all that. So I really, really would hope that we would see an Africa-based region. I mean, we've seen France, we've seen we've seen New York, we've seen obviously Japan. I'm not like, I don't want to diss the other regions, but I think Africa would definitely be the most unique region. It would be strongly based off like deserts, and I wouldn't be mad about that. Maybe some mountains, lots of fields. It's just something it's not a safe bet for Game Freak to design, and I honestly would really like that. Hoenn by far was probably the most riskiest design, if all, because the whole region is pretty different. It's based off an island, and it's based off like this thing revolving around a volcano. So having a region off Africa seems kind of like the same risk of that. It's something that isn't very easy to manipulate, and I think this would be something really hard and challenging, but also something really fun to design and something really fun to go through. So I'm really hoping that this Africa leak, even if it's not real, that there's a chance that Africa is the region of Pokemon Sun and Moon. This one for sure is like 99% sure. I'm 99% sure that this one is fake, but I just wanted to theorize for a second. If this thing was real, I would be so happy. It looks real, but just because of the scale and everything, it looks fake. But could you just imagine this type of dolphin? It looks a little too much like a Froakie, or like a Froakie with the little bubbles, but I just really want a water dolphin. And then this picture, I found a joke. It was on the same 4chan discussion, and it was like, this is the real leak. I don't know. I just wanted to be funny for a second. But you know how we were supposed to get footage, and it ended up just being a screenshot of the trailer. Not even the trailer, but the reveal. Yeah, people said this would be the real Corocoro leak. Obviously, that won't happen because they promised. We have legit confirmation by Corocoro that this leak or this issue of Corocoro will be huge and huge news. So I think starters and Africa, the region, would definitely be huge news. The thing that you're looking at the bottom right there is it's a show called like Metabots or something in Japan. It's like these girls with like metal fighters. That just isn't, that has nothing to do with Pokemon, so ignore that. But if anything, it makes this seem a bit more legit because it's actually alongside other things. So like, I don't know, a Pokemon fan would have to go out of their way to know what Metabots are and design all this Metabot stuff, if that makes sense. Because usually the Pokemon leaks are just Pokemon. They never have anything else from any other series. So I don't know, it just makes it feel a little bit more legit to me. And that little like water-looking pig on the top right there next to the moon, in the middle of the screen, it looks like it could be a Pokemon, but it could be part of the Metabots thing. I have no idea. But I would kind of like something like that, maybe like a water pig. Anyways, thank you for watching. Like I said, this is by no means confirmed. This is by no means the Corocoro leak by far. This is just something I found online. It could be from Corocoro. It could be from some screenshot from another magazine that's teasing Pokemon. I have no idea. But I didn't really have much to talk about, so I was like, why not share this cool thing I found online? So yeah, thank you for the people who posted on 4chan. I'll have a link to the 4chan thing if you want to check it out, the discussion. And thank you for watching. For more Pokemon Sun and Moon news, make sure to hit the like button and subscribe. And I'll see you guys next time. Hello everyone, Nico and me here, and today I found something very